Hey, what's up, y'all? Deyquan here, and in this video, I want to show you Peculiar Sounds version 2. All right, without further ado, let's get started. So here's the interface. It's very similar to the first version of Peculiar Sounds. Let's start with the classic and dark mode. So in the upper left, right here, you can toggle between both. It's cool, right? And you can choose whichever one you rock with. Right, very straightforward. I like that. So underneath we have the envelopes, and you can adjust each layer independently. The ADSR, that's nice. And in the middle we have the interface where we can select our sounds. Okay, we have all of the factory sounds from the first version, like the Rhodes. Everything that was included in the first version is in here, right? Some nice sounds. We have new sounds for version 2. We can layer now, which is a cool feature. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video. And we have sounds off the block. That's included in here as well. We have a user bank section where we can create and save our own sounds. So let's go back to the Rhodes. It's one of my favorite sounds with Peculiar Sounds. Go back to this one. So we have the Midi browser. This is a great feature. We have tons of Midi files to choose from. All right, we're just gonna pick the first one. You just click on it, press play, and you're able to hear the files. This is great for producers. You can change the octave in real time. Bring it lower. Change the key. And bring it back. Let's audition another one. Let's do R&B, 90s R&B Vibe 5. Change the key. Bring it back. The most requested feature, and also my favorite feature, is the layering control. So we have the ability to layer 2 sounds. I have 2 keyboards set up. You can put both sounds on different keyboards, which is cool. You can split the sounds, and we'll get into that. But over here on the right, we have the on and off button. So for layer 1, I have a Rhodes, right? And you can adjust the sounds by clicking on that window, and you see all the sounds that are available, right? We have the volume. Okay, and then for layer 2, we do the same thing. We have the on and off button, and then I have a pad, and I can adjust the volume as well. And I can also click the window and change the sound. So very straightforward, all from one window. So if I want to go more in depth with my layering and setting it up, I just hit the layer mixer right here. Yep. And on the top half, I have layer 1, all of the features and parameters for that. And the same thing is for layer 2 below. So over here on the left, we have the volume control. Okay. We have pan. Okay. We have the width. And then we have the effects send. Okay. And then we have the MIDI channel. We are on MIDI channel 1. We have the glide for the Rhodes. It's cool. And then we have the time. Nice. All right, we turn that off. We have the low pass filter. Let me turn off the strings, the pad. Then we have the high pass filter as well. We can adjust the polyphony. Nice. Then we have the legato. So in the button right here, we can turn off the layer as well. Very convenient. All right, so let me turn that back on. And then we have the same thing for the lower layer. You can adjust the low pass filter for the pad. That's nice. I have 2 MIDI boards. You hear or you see that nothing is happening on my Novation. So my Novation is on MIDI channel 2. And what I can do is go down here to layer 2. I can change this to layer 2. And then now the Rhodes is on my Fesley keyboard. And then the pad is on my Novation. So with one keyboard, not one keyboard, but one VST, I can control 2 keyboards. Let's go to the master section. And this is where I have, all my main effects, saturator, the EQ, limiter, low-fizer. So you get like that lo-fi sound. This turns it on. Get that radio. Get that vinyl sound. Thinness. That's cool. The reverb, the effects and stuff like that, the delay, are all independent as well. So we have reverb and delay for the first layer. Let me fix that. There we go. Go back to send. So we turn the reverb on for layer 1. No, it's not on for the strings. Adjust the size of the reverb. Nice. So now let's do the arpeggio. So I want to change the sound. Actually, I'm gonna keep it the way it is. So I'm gonna turn up the volume for the pad. I'm gonna go back to the MIDI channel. We're gonna make it MIDI 1, so everything is on the same channel. And what we're gonna do is arpeggiate the Rhodes. Bring those up. So right now it's up. I like to do random. Bring that speed up. Maybe 3 or 4 octaves. Let it move around that. That low pass filter a little bit. That high pass. So all those low notes ain't in there. Want it to be color. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go to the sends. Now for layer 1, since that's my Rhodes, and I want that to be the color, all right? Or I want the effects to be on layer 1 only. So we're going to turn the mix up. Turn that sync button on. You hear that? So now I'm going to turn on the reverb for layer 1, and we're going to make this wet knob. We're just gonna turn it hard right. I love reverb. Increase the size. Yeah, bring the octave down on my keyboard. Heavenly. If you're interested in getting this plugin, you can get it for $199.99 before July 4th. Otherwise, the price will go up. If you already own it, you can get it for $99.99. And if you bought Peculiar Sounds within the last 2 weeks, you can get it for $49.99. All right. It's a lot of nines, but if you're interested, all of that info will be below this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.